Hey guys, it's Matt with BleepinJeep.com, and today we're in the back of the zombie Jeep. I'm wanting to make a partition between the rear here and where the passengers will sit. And so I think we're going to fab something up today. I've looked online, tried to find some options that'll work, and they do make some things like pet barriers and that kind of thing, but they're all pretty much universal, and I'm wanting to make something that'll not only go around this tire here, but I don't want to go all the way down. I just need it to go to the back of the seat, but also I'm going to put a kind of a platform back here, so I want to be able to tie into that as well. And I couldn't really find exactly what I wanted, so what I'm going to do is fab something up and follow along, and we'll make something up today. Don't forget to check out the website though, BleepinJeep.com. We've got all the best off-road videos on YouTube, none of the boring stuff, hats and t-shirts, muffler bearings, flux capacitors, and all kinds of great stuff. BleepinJeep.com. Do subscribe right here to the YouTube channel and check out the Facebook page as well. Alright, so the first thing that I did was I took the bolts out for the rear seat belts here, and there's a pretty good attachment point. I just took that out because I think what I'm going to do is I've taken this bar, and it's a flat bar, it's probably 1.5 inches wide, and I'm going to bolt it on this side. I've bent it already right there, and I'm going to bend and drill the other side and attach it to this side, and that'll be my top brace for everything. And then right here there's actually a part where it looks like some kind of cover, tonneau cover type thing used to go. So I'm going to put a brace across there, and then all I have to do is attach the top and bottom, weld everything together. And I think I do want to have an opening right in the middle, maybe with some kind of door, just in case you want to get into the back and get something out, like out of your cooler from the rear. And I also need to figure out how I'm going to go around this tire, but let's get started. Alright, so from side to side those bolts are 46 inches, so that represents 46 inches. I also have to account for the bend and the roof line, and also where I'm going to bend this and then drill the hole. So I'm going to come back about 1/2 inch, probably about there, and I'm going to make my bend right there, and then I'll drill the hole, you know, somewhere around there. Alright, so I'm going to drill my hole first, since that'll be easier to do before it's bent. And I'm going to start off with a small bit and then work my way up to larger bits. Alright, I'll finish with a 1/2 inch bit. Yes, I know I need a step drill bit, but I don't have one. And now I'll probably go ahead and cut this off right here before I bend it. Alright, so I've already pre-measured the angle that I want it, which is this right here. So I'll just need to put this on here, and when that gets level like that, it'll be at the right angle. Alright, that's about it. Alright, so this will go seat belt, bolt, seat belt, bracket, and then there is a washer and a rubber thingamabobber. Now, let's see if it fits. Alright, I think I need to tighten this side up some more. I left it loose intentionally. I think that's a pretty good fit. Alright, now I've cut two little pieces of metal to use as tabs for the bottom mount, and I need to mark some holes. I know where the holes are because this used to go there, and I need to mark those holes, but my pencil won't fit down there. So what I'm going to do is just I'll take this piece of cardboard and poke those holes. Where is it? There we go. Now I can use that to transfer wherever I want. Alright, here's the little tabs for the bottom. I'll definitely replace these with bigger sheet metal screws eventually, but right now I'm just going to use the ones that came out of the holes. Alright, now all I have to do is put the one on the other side and then figure out how long to make this piece in the middle and then weld all that together. Alright, so there's that bracket for the bottom. I put two little tabs on each end here to hold it in place. I also had to bend it a little bit because that seat, I don't know if that seat's supposed to be straight across or what, but after 20 or 30 years people sitting on it, it's kind of bent. So if you can see that, I bent this to match the seat, and now it should fit in there pretty good. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, so now the plan is to take some 1/4 inch round bar, and I'm just going to go from this bracket to this bracket, make like a crisscross pattern from top to bottom. And let's see, I'll probably want to put a slight bend in it. I don't know if you can see that, but a little bend in it like that, just so that the passengers will have a little bit of headroom behind their heads so they don't keep whacking their head on there. So I'll put a little bend in it, hopefully, and an opening right there. Also, my only concern now is once I weld that, or tack that into place, will I be able to get it out of here? If not, I'll have to weld it inside here and then paint it once I get it welded up. I don't know how I'm going to paint that. I guess it won't be too bad. But let's get to it. Alright, so this part you just kind of have to guesstimate. I put 2 marks in here, and I need to make 2 bends, and I've got the angle that I need right here, so I'll try to stick with that. About it. Alright, if you want to get these bends exactly opposite of each other, you can take a level and put that on here, and just make sure that you've got this level and that this piece is sticking out straight. It's a little harder to do with a little tiny short piece, but if you had a long piece that was bent way out here, you could put this on there and make sure that it was level, and that way when you make your next bend, you just bend that across and they'll be opposite of each other. Seems to be it right there. Let's go check it. That actually looks perfect. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got an angle to it, Gives you a lot more headroom right there. Now I just need to make a crap ton more of these, and I'll use that one as a template. Alright, well there's all my pieces. They're not perfect, but good enough for government work. And now I just need to take them in and weld them all up in the vertical position. Okay guys, well I've got everything laid out. I've got my bar across the bottom, bar across the top, all my little verticals. And I am going to do these on a 3x3 square. So I've got everything marked out 3 inches, top and bottom. And now I just need to tack everything into place. Don't try this at home. I'm not a trained professional. Ow! Oh, that hurts. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of scars after this. You know, I completely forgot I had these welding magnets. I feel like a dummy now. All I have to do is put that on there, and then that'll stay by itself. So I can tack it on. I don't even have to hold it actually. Alright guys, well I've got almost all of the verticals welded up here, and now I need to start welding up the horizontals. If you're not familiar with welding, this is a welding blanket, and I'm using that just to keep my vehicle from burning down. Still kind of hazardous to be doing any welding in here, especially with carpet and upholstery still in here, but working good so far. And so I'm going to start doing the horizontals 3 inches apart. And I guess that's it. Check it out guys, I'm almost finished. There's a few little modifications I want to make, like making some extra wire probably over this tire right here, and a little bit of angle right here around that seat belt. But I think turned out pretty good. Basically I cut out the boring stuff. I just, in that last little segment of video, I did the top wire, and then I just went down and did all of the horizontal wires, and I welded them to each bar, so that kind of took a while. I also made that at an angle right there, like I told you, to give you some more headroom. I probably actually gave a little too much headroom. You got enough to put your arms back and put your head way back. You could even put some headrests on there if you wanted to. It actually makes a little bit of storage area too. You could probably, pile up some bags or umbrellas or whatever right here behind the seat right there. And let me show you in the back. Alright, so here it is from the back. As I was saying, I'll probably do a angle piece from here to here, and maybe a piece going across here. There's kind of a gap right there, but I don't need to show you guys that. It's pretty obvious what's going to happen there. What I did want to show you though is this angle iron right here. I put that there, well, to hold the bottom of course, but also I angled it that direction so that whenever I make the, I'm going to make like a rack right here, so that you'll be able to put stuff on top of the rack and then underneath the rack, and I'll probably have a drawer that comes out right here. But anyway, that rack will bolt in to this piece. So what I'll do is I'll drill some holes into this angle iron right here, and then that rack will attach into that, so that it won't have to have legs in the back or whatever. But so that's it. That thing's pretty sturdy and solid, and I don't think it's going to come out of there. It probably won't come out of there at this point. It may, but I'd probably end up ruining the headliner or something. So I think what I'll do is just try to mask it off and paint it as best I can right there where it is. Alright guys, well, we are almost prepared for the zombie apocalypse. There's another good use for this thing, is to hang stuff on it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe right here to the YouTube channel and check out the Facebook page and the website BleepinJeep.com, where you can find all kinds of great videos just like this one and much more, including stickers and t-shirts and great stuff for you. BleepinJeep.com. Leave your comments and questions below, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay guys, I hope you learned something there. I want to thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing and supporting the BleepinJeep channel. Now we've got a few options for you. First of all, these videos can be costly and take a lot of time to do. And if you want to contribute, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, the option for that is right over there. Also, we'd love for you to check out the t-shirt store. The link for that is right down there. We've got these t-shirts, this hat, and more at BleepinJeep.com/store, or that link. Also, we'd love for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That option is right below. It's free. You get updates via email every week when we upload a new video. Also, we'd love for you to check out the website, BleepinJeep.com, or click this link right here. We've got all kinds of off-road videos. We've got how-to videos, off-road parks, and discount coupon codes, and more. So check that out, BleepinJeep.com. Alright guys, thank you very much for subscribing and supporting, and we'll see you in the next video.